I want to start out with, if I were to die tomorrow, this is what my tombstone might look like. The world's greatest franchise sales and development person. Rest in peace. There I am. And I say that because if I were to die tomorrow, that might be what most of you know. But as I tell my story, I want you to think about what it's going to look like if you were to die of natural causes and you lived your life with complete clarity of purpose. For me, it started in January 2007. Ironically, Mr. Harder in this room here drove me to Vail, and I saw true love for the first time. We date nobody else. As we used to call it, we took all the fish out from underneath our boat, and it was just both of us in the same ship. We cleaned everything out. I proposed to her in December. We actually got married December 31st. I'll never forget, she sat on my knees, she put her head here, and I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "I just got back from the most amazing retreat, and I'm supposed to be open to having another child." I said, "Let's be open." We started the process of getting pregnant. We started the adoption process because we wanted to adopt a boy, so we picked Russia. And about 3 weeks later, we get a referral from Russia. His name was Mikhailovich Igor Frohov. We fell in love with Iggy, and we named him Jackson about 3 days later. 6 weeks later, guess who's pregnant? So that was really cool. Let's have a family being planned, a new job, new city, new community, new family, new friends, and then let's receive an invitation in the mail from Stephen that says, "I think you'd be great for this project." Who wouldn't just say, "Yeah, let's go and train and climb a big mountain"? The journey for me on the mountain was simple. I never should have went. I became really clear of what my big thing was, and that was family. And just because you probably have gotten a feel of the story, what do you think really happened? And what I said about my clarity of purpose was a bunch of horse stuff. It sounded good. Definitely the reason I came home. But it takes courage and determination to shift everything in your life with activity and action and focus, not just words. An amazing thing could have happened if I would have been courageous and I would have said, "This is the biggest gift in my frickin' world." Money was not an issue. Security was not an issue. But I had to keep going to where I felt safe and comfortable and committed. I was committed to myself, but I wasn't committed to her in that way. And my actions, or lack thereof, tore that relationship apart. It lingered, went on for a year or so, and I'll just tell you, Laura deserved to be the most important person in my life. And I didn't do that. And I want you to take a few minutes and ask yourself, how do you occur to others? And I want you to feel what it's like when you're truly served, when you truly are cared for and loved by another human being, when you're courageous enough to ask for help, when you're courageous enough to have shared your needs and wants and desired with this person, and they're serving you unconditionally. They're serving you without attachment. They're serving you because you are the most important person in their life. How does that feel? So if you were to make another drawing on how you will leave this life as you're supposed to leave, what's going to be said about you? And for me, it really is simple. Dad inspired us, and that's Brooks and Jackson. That's all I want on my tombstone, whenever I go. That's my why.